forgot to say hello. Morning. Morning, everybody. I'm going to move stuff because I don't need those today. Got a desk full of stuff. Hi, Christopher. Hi to myself. Hi, Helen. Just wait for more people to come along. Come along. I'll go watch an advert. Skip the ads. You missed the bins. Oh, I always miss the bins. Hi, Cheryl, darling. Sorry, I'm just texting. How rude of me. Pay attention. I'll just wait for a few more people to get here. I did say I was going to finish my zine, didn't I? But I don't feel like it this morning. So people are probably waiting for me on the other channel. But I'm here. I'm going to paint pansies. Yeah, I'm going to paint pansies. So and I've managed to find one. I haven't got many out. I've managed to find one pansy. Little pansy. Hi, Kerry. I'll just wait for a few more people. They know they'll just come along. And then I'm going to talk about something I was gifted. I've got stuff all over it already. It's such a pain. Hi, Joe. Hello, 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 hello. So I've just got to answer a text message quickly. Sorry, guys. How rude of me. There we go. Done. Good morning. Good morning. Right. I was gifted these from Viva Colours. They sent me this Viva sketchbook, which is A5 ivory. And it's £120 hot press paper. So it's not white paper. Let me show you the difference how ivory it is. It's not too much difference. You can't tell. The light on the camera is crap. Just hold it up. This is white paper. That's the ivory. So it's not cream. It's just slightly off white, really. So it's nice paper. And I have sort of started, so I can wait. And then they sent me this to go with, which is a Viva colour sheet, the original set. And it's got 16 colours on it. It's a nice little thing. Nice little thing. Hi, Charlie. Who haven't I said? And these are the colour blocks. I was thinking that they weren't going to be so big for some reason. And the colours look totally different than what they say there, but they are that colour. They're really bright as well. You'll see when I do them. I thought they were going to be like those. I can't think when I used these sort of colour block things before. Somewhere else made them, and they weren't very good. But I'll show you how vivid these colours are, and they're really good. I know it's supposed to come with. They didn't send me a water brush because it's good for outdoor sketching or whatever. But you can use a water brush with them. But I don't like water brushes because they do this. You see the tip goes all floofy. It's at the end, whereas a nice, good quality watercolor brush goes pointy at the end. And then I don't like because you can't rinse them. Yeah, something about them. Don't like water brushes. So that's my plug for this morning, and I'm going to do this. Morning, Helen O'Reilly Long. I always want to say that in an Irish accent, but I'm not going to. Oh God, I had a bonfire last night. And yeah, so it's made me a bit coffee. My hair stinks. I'm gonna have to go and wash my dreads. They smell of bonfire, but it's a good bonfire, good smell. Yeah, so these are, I don't know what they do. They must just put the paint really thickly on them. So no, it wasn't a solo bonfire. It was my second date. How romantic. So that's my pansy. Let's paint some pansies, guys. Yeah, I think I've just looked how much these are. These are £15. I don't know if you can get them cheaper anywhere else, but on the Viva Colours website, they're £15 and you can get different ones. And I'm not sure how much the sketchbooks are, but I think they're about £15 around as well, because they're sold out of this one and it didn't have the price up. So I don't know. Yeah, it was nice. I'm not going to say much because you might watch. It was nice. And we've got a third date booked. just let me paint this yellow one. So I'm going for the yellow. Look, the yellow doesn't look like, that doesn't look yellow, does it? Oh, sorry, you can't see. That doesn't look yellow, but these are both yellows. That's an orangey yellow and that's a bright yellow. So I'm going to paint this one. Put him there. I'm like, I need to adjust this because I keep putting things out of shot of the camera. It's a bit better. I want to do things up, further up for some reason. I have got clean water. It is clean, but it's a bit milky looking for some reason in my icky jar. It's got slime around it. Yeah, look, slime. Premium member. Woo. Oh, right. They're I hate dating sites. Oh, it's just horrible. But how are you supposed to meet somebody if you can't go places? It's very frustrating. You can see how you can't see how intense the colours are. I can get a variation of the colours to here. It's pretty. They're pretty. Let's try the darker one. I'm probably putting too much water onto the pads, if you know what I mean. Ooh, that is really dark orange. That doesn't come out that colour, orangey colour. That is if I water it down a bit more. They're really strong colours. I thought they'd be a bit wishy-washy, but they're not. I'm not sure how long they last. I'm quite I use a lot of pigment when I paint, so sorry. Smoker's cough. I don't smoke. So what was I saying? Yeah, I use a lot of pigment when I paint, so I'm not sure how long they're like gonna last, but they should do. I don't know if I should dry it off, but they come with like a bit of paper in between. Burnt umber. Let's try a bit of that in the middle of that one. It has got like a dark bit. I was going to put one in this one as well. Like this is dry, so it's obviously going to come out a bit better. That's wet on wet. So. Yeah, just with the 15. How much would you spend on? I'm not sure how long lasting they are. I'm thinking how much you'd spend if you bought pans or something. Yeah, it's very good if you're like, I don't go places and sketch very much because you just get this. and that's your colour. You just need to like a water brush and that, and you're off. And then I stuck this on the back. This is supposed to be where you can mix the colours if you want. I don't know. I don't think they're good to try. I don't think I would have bought one personally, because I know I wouldn't. It's a bit, you have to hold it and flip around. It's not so freeing, if you know what I mean. Let's try a bit of peacock blue in the middle. It's not, I like my palette that's just free and you know what I mean. It's quite limiting having to hold something, especially if you're ambidextrous like me. Hi Fran, hi Irene. Who else haven't I said hello to? Hi Melanie. Hello, 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 everybody. Who else haven't I said hello to? If I haven't said hello to you, write it in capitals and then I'll see it. Yeah, they're nice if you're like out and about, because they're quite intense colours. They're not like wishy-washy things, but I don't know if you put too much water, how quickly they dry out. And I'm finding it weird having to like, I suppose you could use it off of here as well, having to flip backwards and forwards, or does that soak it up too much so you can't sink it? See how intense the colour is still, just for taking it off of that. They're really intense colours, which are good. It's good. That's a Brucey bonus in my book. Very much so. Let's try some green. Oh no, I put some detail in the middle of that one. I still need a brush, a blotter bit. Did I say hello, Joe? Yeah, you can make your own if you've got pans and that. It's just a thing. I've given it, so I'll try it out. They'll probably want me to do more, but they can send me more if they want. I'm not going to say no. Yay! So let's do some green. This is light green here. I just want to put some green in the middle of them. I really like the intensity of the colours. You know how I like the bright colours, so they are really, really bright. Let's do some. I'm going to mix. So I like sap green normally. Let's see, yeah. Oh look how nice that green is. That's a nice green. That's good. It's not garishy colour. It's nice. I always like sap green. That's a nice sap green. Did I say that's a nice sap green, guys? Stop being impatient. Tooting. I'm not sure how. Is there another green? Darker green. I suppose that's the darkest green there is. To look at that. Yeah, the sap green's the darkest. So if I want to make it darker, I'm going to have to mix it with something. Let's try the mixer palette. Which this is where it gets a bit complicated, because if you want to mix two colours together, and I'm having to hold it. So if I want to mix the sap green, I want to make it darker, so I was going to mix it with the slate back, and then you have to like, it gets a bit complicated. Yeah, that works, but I'm all like need extra hands. I can hear Cyril. Don't know what he's barking at. That's the only thing I don't like, the flippiness. You have to flip backwards and forwards. Maybe they could do like a big sheet, because if you have to hold this anyway, if they were all flat. I don't know. That works out. Do they look like? Yeah, let's do some. This isn't. I don't think this is like watercolor paper either. It's just hot pressed paper. I suppose it is watercolor paper. I don't know. I'm just used to it being more. I'm used to a toothy one. They look like pansies. Better. I'm just using some watercolor pencils now. I suppose they look pansy-ish. Pansies. Yeah, they could have it in a round circle, couldn't they? Like a proper painter's palette with the, so you can put your thumb in and then you can paint like that, which would be easier because then it's easier to mix the colours. I hope you're listening, Viva Colours. You could make like a painter's palette. You put your thumb in and the colours are all round, and then it's easier to mix the colours rather than having to flip backwards and forwards. That's the bit I find frustrating. The colours are really lovely, but the flipping backwards and forwards is doing my head in a bit. It's like, oh no, go find the next colour. Find the next one. Yeah, which has put me off a little bit. On an orange, that one. I'm just like, oh. And they stick as well. They don't dry quick enough, so they stick on the thing. Whereas if you had a round palette, they wouldn't stick and pull off the thing. Pansies, smiley faces. Are they going to have like smiley faces? Hello, Jake. Hi, Denise. What's the Viridian? No, I don't want Viridian. Yeah, the flipping is getting to me. That's a bright green. It's really bright spring colour. Is that like spring pansies? Right, and then I bought 2 of these because I can. Or should I not start another book? These are really nice. These have got watercolor paper in them. I just like the shape of them, and they've got that plastic palette at the back. Plastic palette, plastic wallet. Plastica wallet, and yeah, this is good. It's not by the same company, but I just showing you what I bought because I want to start another flowery sketchbook, but I might carry on with this one. Actually, it's just chatting whilst I'm waiting for that to dry. Might do some more pansies. Maybe I should do it on. This isn't the watercolor paper. It's just a. I like the way the book flattens out completely. But I'm not sure if that's good for. Let me just dry this off. Yeah, that textbook is really nice because I'm used to doing my watercolor in the oh goodness me. Can't find it now. Oh, and I also bought this one, which is watercolor paper, and it's got all this in it, and that's more like the Moleskine one with the paper thing at the back. But this looks nice as well, the paper in there. But I like the shape of this one, the squareness of it compared to the landscapey thing. I don't want to use them because they're like my preciousness. Oh, and I also bought, I've gone a bit like painty sketchbook, watercolor sketchbook crazy. I've also bought these ones. These are the Hemin, you know, that Dutch company I can't pronounce, and it hasn't got it written on it. I took the packaging off. How many you? But these come in their watercolor paper, and they're really nice. But it's, I suppose it's more for pastel painting, but it's creamy. I've got a cream one, and I've sort of like brown, and then this is a like grey. So it'd be nice for gouache colours where you want to paint white on them. So that's exciting. This is what I spend my money on from you guys watching my videos, because I haven't tested out any different ones, because these are the ones I normally use, the Moleskine ones, you know, just for rubbishy things in here, and which is really nice watercolor paper. And see what I mean by this is not set out like this. So if you want to paint on the back of this page, it's going to be a bit weird, because it doesn't go flat. You've got a clunky bit. So it might be just one that you have to paint on one side of the paper, unless you turn it around the other way. Maybe, I don't know. Don't they like a lot of water, Kerry? Oh, I have to start. I'm going to try them out. I'm going to still stick with this one for now. Let's draw some more pansy poos. Pansy poos? I want to try and paint over there. I'll do some pinky ones. I'm going to try out some more colours. The flipping's getting to me already. Yes, very good use of funds. That's slate back, so the magenta, that doesn't look anything like magenta, it just looks like a brown colour. But let me see how bright it's going to be. Ooh, it's an interesting colour. It's really intense. I'm sort of making up the pansies now, because I haven't got these ones. The only pansy I've got is this one, which is a miniature one. Hannah Mueller, thank you, Melanie. Hello, Felicia. It's a nice colour. Well, look, I'm liking this colour. And you can make it really paler, but it started off really intense. Intense colour, like that. I was gonna, they drying out quite quickly. How many petals does they have? The froofy bit. Oh, but I'm not. Oh, look at that. They have like 6 petals, but it's not 6 petals. Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, they've got 5. But there we go. Anyway, that's nice. Let's put a bit of Prussian blue in there. Look how weird the Prussian blue looks. This one looks like it's gold. You see, but that's violet. Ooh, let me try the violet. Actually, it looks like it's gold. It's nice. A bit of violet. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do a violet one here. Oh, that's pretty. That reminds me of the can't think, the Daniel Smith colour, because it's like colour. As pansy, think pansy. I'm thinking more daisy shape. Pansies, they have a proper shape to them. It dries really quick. I'm not used to painting on what do you call it? Hot press paper. It's good. We go for that one. Let's flip back to the yellow. I don't like the flipping. I really don't. Did I tell you I don't like the flipping? Don't like flipping. You get double colour pansies, don't you? Let's try that, and a violet bottom to it. See, it's annoying. That is annoying. I've got some dot cards from Daniel Smith. It's really expensive. It came free with some that I know, but I have never used it because I don't want to use it. But dot cards, they're only tiny, aren't they? So you haven't got as much, and you can't splish it around. So I don't know. I've never sort of used watercolour like this before. But I think my idea of having it like a painter's palette where you put your thumb in and then is a very good idea. Maybe I ought to make one myself and get the, what do you call it, painting to it. Someone's going to nick my idea now and make millions of pounds from that. Let's try the peacock blue. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to... they're really bright, the colours. And because you can't mix things, they tend to stay really bright. You can mix them, but I'm not flipping so easy. Does it look like a pansy? Yes, it does. Oh, such a pansy. I don't know why I'm doing these lines, but I like the lines and lines and lines and lines. Yeah, that's a nice blue. That reminds me of the cobalt blue from Mission. Cobalt #1 blue. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Putting up my bits. Yeah, you have to be able to splosh. That's what I feel restricted. I can't splosh and splash and my style of painting. Yeah, these will suit somebody who's more what's the word? Tighter painter. Somebody who takes their time and likes to be really tight and precise. Yeah, I might have to give this one away. Oh, let's do greens. Oh, and then these bits stick. How annoying. Sap green. I like the sap green. That will work. Let's do some stems so they don't look like they're they have little... They're really intense, the colours. I'm impressed by the colours. I'm not impressed by the bookness of it. Or you get me drift, don't you? Good. Yeah, the colours are good. We like the vibrancy, but we don't like this flippiness. We don't like the flipping. Ooh, this colour. Just splodged in the middle there, loads. It's really dark. It looks like an ink. The colour's so intense, it looks like ink, like the watercolour inks you get. Ooh, I like the sap green. That's a good green. Let's do some more bits. Stop shouting, boys at the bus stop. Pansies. I can't draw the middle. I'm going to get a Posca pen. That's pretty. Now I get carried away with the Posca pen for the middles. Yeah, that's what's annoying me, Charlie. The flipping and sticking of the bits. It's a bit fiddly. It's a bit fiddly foo. Yeah. So I'm going to try and paint on this side. I hate wasting paper. I like to always paint on the back. Yeah, they'd be good if I just tore them out and put them. Yeah, but they're on back to back, so you can't. You see, unless I took they're on bits. But that's going to be like you can't get them off, and they rip and everything. Yeah, look, that's really stuck onto that side. It's quite messy, isn't it? Anyway, I've tried them. I like the colours. They're really intense, like ink, even like intense, like bright colour. Have I used all the colours? It's like that magenta. Have I used them all? I don't think so, but there we go. Haven't used the oranges. Let's try some orangey ones. The vermilion. Then you get vermilion pansies. Let's try doing wet. Oh, you can't see up there, can you? I'm just putting some water down first. See how they spread. Let's use the vermilion. Yeah. See, look how intense they are, even with all that water. A bit dusky orange here. That's not dusky. That's like the brightest sunset. It was my favourite colour. Orange verging on, well, yellow verging on the edge of orange colour. Ooh. So that's a bit more like freer, but then I'm having to hold stuff. Do you like the holding? I'm trying to be freer now because I've had my messing around and being tight and without on a dark. See, this really annoys me. Flip through it. Burnt umber. Let's try that now. Tropical pansies. Let's see if I can do purple. Oh, rinse your brush, Mitts. Come on. That was going to be purple one here, with purple and yellow. Which was the purple? That one there. Yeah, I don't like the flipping violet. I'm trying to do a really pale colour because the colours are so intense. You don't need hardly any. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was going for. A delicate one this time. And I want delicate yellow instead of in your face yellow. See if I can make it. Don't need to use so much. I'm ending up mixing the colours on the bits of sheet and licking my brush. Because the paints are drying really quickly as well. Maybe it's the paper. Ooh. Wait for that to dry a bit. I like that spidge. That's a nasturtium colour, yeah, it is. That does look like a nasturtium, actually. It can be a nasturtium. I like it. See, I need my other hand. I can't not. I just wanted to do a delicate one to offset these bright colours. Do some green. Yeah, I'm going to end up mixing these greens on this page. Pansies have weird leaves, don't they? I didn't really look to check up on my see, I'm a little bit black in with the pretty. It's going off that way. because it can. Scribbles. Pretend that's not there. I'm going to do something in the middle of that one so it stands out a bit more. Oh, thank you, Kerry. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Instant flowers from thin air. Ta-da! Wish they could come alive and you could just pick them. I'll be forever painting. I want to put some darker in there. I'm just going to dry this with my dryer. Excuse me, guys. You can still hear me, can't you? Because that was quite wet. It does go quite crinkly, this paper. But I paint really wet. As in wet. I should have done some, what do you call them? Buds. Let's put some colour in the middle. Into the middle. Let's do some little, because they have. Now it's dry. I can put a little bit of detail in. That's all right. Pansy. Looks like a pansy, doesn't it? Done it, mate. Since I've been up here, I've like my accent. I exaggerate the Cockney, as they call it up here, bit. Like a white mate. I don't normally speak like that. Yeah, that's them ones. Pansy, tick, as Charlie says. Thank you, guys. I might put some buds in. Let's do some purpley buds, or yeah, let's do a yellowy bud up here. Bud. See, now I've got to flip through and find the green, and the flippy pages are so annoying. That's a bud, isn't it? I might have a bit of a leaf on it. Can't even see. Let's do another one here. A little pansy bud. Nip a bit of green from there. I know they have like that's the one. See, I'm loosening up now. I like this bit better than this side. And that's that colour there. I need to paint another one because it doesn't feel right. Was that with the violet or the magenta? That was with the magenta, wasn't it? You don't need much colour. Let's put it in. Oh, that's better. I like that. It's got a little bit of yellow in with it. Pretty. That's in the background, by the way, guys. I painted over. A bit of intense colour in the middle. That's nice. The back of this paper has more texture than the front, and I think that's what I like about it. Ooh. I like the colours. The colours are good. I want to paint on this bit, but this isn't the paint will just slide off of that. See, it started off like this, which is a bit tight. I've loosened up now, so yay, that's good. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop now. I've done 3 pages. 3 pages of pansies. My impression of these, the colours are beautiful. The annoying thing is the flippiness and the stickiness of the thing, and my envision of these Viva colours, if you're paying attention, make a palette where you stick your thumb through and the colours are all round and you can splish and splosh without doing all this flippy stuff. So that's, I don't know. And then this is, the sketchbook's nice, and I quite like the off-white ivory of it and the texture. What's that, Jake? What happened to the Mitzi B sketchbook with the cats and dogs and skeletons? I'm not sure what book that was. Did I start one? Let me look. I started a few books. This one, my sketchbook, I started at the beginning of the year. That one. Oh, you can't fit it in. I don't want to splodge. This one. This is what happened to it. It's still going. I've added things and things, but that's for my other channel. There's things happening in there. I pick it up now and then to add bits to it. God, it smells good. So yeah, I'll be working on that. I've got my zines on, and this was the other one, wasn't it? This one, which is a bit dark and rude and people and things and everything. This was last year, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's one that's on whatever. All right, bye, Kerry. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this. Tomorrow I might be back finishing my Mitzi B zine. Zine. Also, I'll be on the other channel. And if you liked this, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you hit the bell as well, you'll get notifications when I go live. And I normally go live weekdays at 7:30 a.m. GMT, London time. So, but the clocks change on Saturday, so I'll be like a better time for you guys over there in America. You won't have to stay up so late. All right, bye, Joe. Bye, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Maybe on my thing. I've got like into painting my watercolors now. Okay, bye.